Good morning, loves. January 7th, 2025, 7:53 a.m. and I am leaving for work. How are you guys? I've tried making a video since, I don't know when, maybe the 4th, and I just couldn't, and I think it's because I was in my house. I think the car is my video place. It is currently 18 degrees in Albany. It says it feels like 1 degree, according to the weather channel. And yeah. So new year, different stuff, all new drama already. My father called me yesterday. I have not talked to him since, on the phone, since the Monday before my birthday of 2023. So, the week of my 42nd birthday. That Monday. Because my birthday was on a Friday. Oh, yes, I remember. And he called me yesterday, and he was like, I don't know if anyone called you, but Uncle Jimmy died. So I called him back. And I guess they had a GoFundMe page. I guess he had developed pancreatic cancer or they found pancreatic cancer in November, and he died on Friday. No one's gonna fucking call me. Even my fucking bitch cousin, who I helped when her sister murdered her 6-month-old nephew and paid for him to be fucking cremated and everything else, and he was going to be coming home to me. She didn't even fucking tell me, but she was gonna go see him, but she couldn't because she was sick. But my Uncle Patrick went. How the fuck are you going to be estranged from your family? Meaning my uncle. Because your mother, my grandmother, was a slut and a whore and everything else. Whatever. And I'm not going to the service. When my father's niece was charged with the murder of her baby as well. It wasn't just murder. It was first-degree murder. It was conspiracy, child abuse, child neglect, because they had a 3-year-old, child endangerment. They got off really easy in Arizona. If you guys want to see more, I talk about it a lot. It happened, he would be 7 now, 6, 7, or 8. You know, I've tried to move on. I've tried, next month is the anniversary. But from the beginning, as soon as I read what had happened and I called her sister, I knew she was involved. I knew. Because that's the type of bitch that she is. And I wrote a victim impact statement, and she wasn't even there. So for her to get first-degree murder and her to be at work, and conspiracy. And I wrote to the judge, I was like, Tamra takes people and makes them into people that they would never be. And that is the truth. But yeah, if you want to look it up, it's Tamra Fowler and Zechariah McDonald, Killian McDonald. That's the baby's name. sister's in a good foster home. Still, I don't know if she's been adopted. I talked to the foster aunt on the phone a couple of times. The foster mother couldn't contact me because of the circumstances. But her attorney was in the courtroom the day that my cousin and her boyfriend got sentenced. A lot of horrible things were said about me. Like, a lot. Because nobody cared about the baby. Everyone cared about the sister because they want to get her to New York because they would be getting money from Arizona and New York State. So, that's the only reason why they wanted her. For a little girl, maybe 3, she was able to provide them a lot of information, and she could not be removed from Arizona because she was a very, very good and very smart witness. I thought that situation was going to kill me. A lot of people did. I stopped eating. I stopped sleeping more than a couple hours a night. I stopped enjoying life. All I did was cry over this baby I had never met, and people at work didn't understand. Law guardians who were supposed to protect children did not understand why I was upset. And I was upset because I know what it's like to be forgotten by that family. Because that man walked away and he never looked back. Never. Not once did he call, write, anything. And I didn't want that baby to be cremated and put on a can in the fiduciary office in Arizona. And forgotten about and given a number. And that's what I did. My father's other daughter, she had some stuff to say, so she was a client at family court, and I told her attorney if she ever had to come back to keep her away from me, because if she came up to me and approached me and said anything or did anything, I wouldn't say anything back. I wouldn't do anything back. And yeah, that might sound like a punk ass move. Like, I've never been in a fight, first of all, so whatever. So yeah, it might sound like a punk move, like not doing anything, not saying anything, not causing a scene, but I'm going to be at work. No, I'm not going to get into an altercation at work. And yes, I would have pressed charges. I didn't care. And I told her attorney this. I said, keep her away from me, and if she comes near me, and if there are any charges that I can press just by her coming near me, I will. Like, that's how bad it was. So I blocked everyone. And my father was like, did anyone No, nobody fucking contacted me. I didn't know. And no, I'm not going on Saturday. Because everybody's going to sit there and cry and be sad. For a person who... I have my seatbelt on. It is my purse. My purse is like 20 pounds. You know, everybody's going to be like, oh, he was so loving. He was so this. He was so that. Yeah, he came around a few times after my father left. And if I wanted to, I could say something about him, but I'm not. Like, you're married, dude. Why are you coming around to your brother's ex-wife's house? Like I said, you're married. Stay the fuck away from me. Like, stay the fuck away from my mom. Like, you want to be real? Like, that's the real shit. Like... He was a thief. He tried to play the nice guy. But nice guys don't need to play the nice guy. And I understand my uncle, like, going to see his brother. I mean, I understand why. You know, what happened happened. Go. You're in such a fucking hurry, go. Like, I understand why they hate their mom. With my Uncle Patrick, she left. He had braces on. He had to take them off himself. And his teeth were so rotted, he already had to get dentures when he was in his 20s. Like, that's the kind of mother my grandmother was. My father's biological father, I think he was a PDF file. Yeah, so that's his parents. And I'm the oldest. There's all girls and one boy. And I'm the only one that no one talks to, that no one has communication with, no one sees. And I know if I show up at that service, someone is going to say something stupid, and I'm going to get mad. And I've got a parallel park. Hold on. Honestly, I don't feel like going to Ravina to pay my respects to a piece of shit. I know I should not speak ill of the dead, but it is what it is. It's the truth. So that was yesterday. Can't even get through the first. You know. Can't even get a peaceful beginning of the new year. And that's fine because it really doesn't affect me. The only way it would affect me is if I got a vacation day out of it. Which I don't think I do, so I'm not even going to ask. Because that's the point. Yeah. I don't know. Why do people have to be like this? I mean, I'm not even supposed to be here. My mom wasn't even supposed to have me. Why am I here then? Why? Like, I have to have some purpose. I never thought I'd be 43 and single with no babies. I always thought my life was going to be different, but it didn't turn out that way. Life never does. So that was the beginning of my new year. Says it happens in threes, so we'll see who's next. Unless anniversaries count, and then I'm good. But I don't know. My hair is a train wreck today. Should I weigh hair? Alright. Thank you for watching this. I am sorry I yelled. If I was loud, I get rather loud when dealing with family. I love you guys. Happy New Year. And remember, don't let anyone ever tell you who to be. Be yourself. And if anyone tries to tell you you're not enough, they're wrong. Because you're priceless. Because there's only one of you around. And this is your life to live. Words of advice from someone who doesn't live their own life. And who's still mommy's little girl and there for mommy and afraid to leave because she made me afraid. Made me afraid to leave because she told me no one would ever care about me or love me. That's what I grew up with. You guys are worth it. Always remember that. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.